Test. That's good. We're good. What is up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Today is day 50 of live trading NASDAQ futures on Top Step. Today we're just sort of coming into the market late. At the moment it is 2:17 a.m. Australian time, or it's been about 4 or 5 hours into the American session at the moment, the New York session. So there was a bit of a massive move today actually in the Asian session. Huge buy, broke all-time highs on the NASDAQ. And ever since then, we've sort of been trending up. However, in the past, ever since sort of, I would say Frankfurt session, London session, from here onwards, it's all been choppy. So from here onwards in the Frankfurt and slash London slash US session, it's been choppy. As you can see, it did break it sort of, and then sort of come back, but no clear trending movement at the moment. At the moment, you can see I'm on the 15-minute chart, and we have bullish structure. We've got a protected low, protected high, breaker structure here. And, you know, price is just sort of just trying to find out where it wants to go. So, yeah, at the moment, we're sort of just working with what we have, and it's just consolidating. At the moment, I don't see really any good trades on the external. Any external trades I'm looking at is this long continuation on the 15-minute, or a potential counter trend trade on the 3-minute at external or 15-minute protected structure, which would be the protected high up here. So either a counter trend trade up here with the double top, sort of with the inducement idea. So if price comes up to this area again, so we've got the top here, and then prices sort of come down, made it some inducement, and come up again. That's the double top there, and we've got the inducement here. That is my short entry, and that's where I would like to get a short in. So those are my biases for today. A potential short. No, I won't be up for much longer, to be honest. It is getting late. It's 2 a.m. As you can see, we sort of are developing this trend line liquidity below. Also, by the way, just to recap, chat, yesterday's session, the long I took, I don't know if you guys remembered, but we did draw up this sort of trend line inducement in yesterday's session, and I said that potentially this could be the move, the long that I took could be the move that takes it out, and lo and behold, it did. So as you can see, chat, in all of this trend line liquidity that was developed in these high, that constantly being respected, it eventually got swept in this initial move where I drew up this initial protected high. It came back. I took the long from there. I kind of wigged out and closed my trade early. As you can see, I took profit very, very early in this trade here. So I took profit over here, but it continued to go up all the way into the protected high. So that was one thing I didn't really stick to. One of the lessons I've learned after looking at my journals or my data is that after about 6 alignments in trend on different time frames, I need to be taking profit at the opposite protected structure. So realistically, this trade should have been something like this at bare minimum. I should have been something like this at bare minimum, which it would have hit, as you can see. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. And like ultimately in the bit wider case, you know, that would have been an opportunity to take it all the way to the massive protected high up there. But that's, you know, come on, we're kind of talking as a trader would, the skills of a trader from like 4 years from now. So that's fine for now. Look, that's pretty good of me to, you know, sort of understand how the markets could move. But yeah, that's yesterday's recap, and then sort of today's price action analysis here. And yeah, that's pretty much it, chat. Not, you know, we missed all the valid trade entries on the market. There wasn't really anything that fit my criteria throughout the day. Actually, quite interesting scenario. You know, you guys know how I am interested in fibs. Sometimes here we can see here this fib actually came back and retraces 0.786 precisely on the dot. So that is pretty cool to see. If I was more attentive, I might have maybe catched that and then taken that to the protected high. So you know, that is a potential. I have sort of written off the fib trades for now. Just trying to hone in my pro trend continuations at protected structure. Just trying to leave out the Fibonacci continuation trends for the time being. But look, it is what it is. Yeah, so we're just going to stick with this, what we have now. We're just going to wait for potential price to come into this protected high or this protected low in the 15 minutes. And that is essentially what we're looking for. So yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much it, chat. We can just vibe out. I'll put some music on for today. I do have some top step, but for the time being, we'll just listen to some music and yeah, crack on as we continue. What do we feel today? Let's do this one, guys. Try something like this, okay? Yep, and we will just crack on, chat. So thanks for tuning in so far. Hopefully a trade presents itself for us.
捧げよう。 In the next 30 seconds, 10 people will be hired through Indeed. Yep, that's 1 every 3 seconds. Someone just landed a dream job where it's less, she'll be right, and more, the pay is right. An offer was accepted at a place where the top dog knows everyone by name. Nice one, Davo. And someone just found a gig that lets them keep their DJ/dog walking side hustle. Mate, it's time to start applying. So download the app and get what you need with Indeed.
Alright, chat. Chat, we are getting some volatility finally, some big volume here. We're just going to see where it plays into. Let's see if it comes down low enough for any sort of entry here. It's quite slow today. Bit of a sell-off there, but nothing I could have shorted. You know, there was sort of opportunity to short from this area up here, but you know, really at that point, it's sort of an internal play. It's somewhat valid actually, you know, because it is in premium price action, so above 50% up here, so it is valid short, and it is internal. It did come into a protected level, but it was a bit choppy. I couldn't find the right point of interest here. Couldn't find the right POI. You know, would it have been this one? If so, that would have just tapped in. It wouldn't have given me a good, as the candle rejected, I wouldn't have gotten a good entry here. Do you know what I mean? So bit of a choppy one, but okay guys, it is coming into hopefully a price area that we can look at longing. So it's very important that we look for an entry here. Now I am on the 50k 150k combines. We are up 50% of it, so I am probably really looking to maybe risk 1,000 to make 3,000 or something like that. I don't want to sort of go too heavy. And on the combine, I mean on the XFA, 2 green days above 200 bucks. You need 3 more, so let's just try and push for that for the time being. And yeah, we'll just wait for price to come in. Just have to be patient here. Alternatively, if price comes back up, you know, we could look at shorting at this sort of area here again, maybe, because that is still considered a probable trade. Lower time frame continuation at protected structure, correct? That's valid. It's bearish. 3 minutes is bearish right now. 15 minutes still bullish, so we sort of just have to wait and see, really. Sort of waiting. It is respecting that 3 minute low, but that's not an entry for us to long, guys. So I am reminding myself when I say that. Big move up bullish from that area, so it's interesting. Yeah, look, that wasn't a valid. As it's continuing to come up, there's no valid long there for me because there was no inducement. Although it is kind of spiking up, which is, good volatility still. Well, chat, like I said, not really valid for me. Price is still continuing to just move up. Yeah, look, I couldn't have taken a long there if I wanted to anyways. It wasn't a valid area here. And the take profit would have been very iffy, you know what I mean, chat? So I'll just be waiting. Or maybe my supply POI up here because this technically wasn't a breaker structure, as you can see here. It's a 3-minute protected low here, or I'll say internal protected low because I do have the sort of high time frame structure set up there. So I'm going to move this one over here. That's the internal break here. And I am going to drop a quick. Some of that protected, internal protected high. So if we look at the 15-minute, yeah, this is probably more relevant one. This would just be inducement, I would say. Not really much else to go off. After that sort of moved down, it's come back up, and hasn't really done anything after that, so it's gone back to being a bit stagnant. A bit slow volatility, I should say. Lucky I didn't long from that protected low. As you can see, it's coming straight back up, so it wasn't really the best sort of area to long from, as you can see. So we just keep playing. We just keep taking our time, playing patient, wait for it to come to protected structure. That's all we can do. It's the best sort of move. Oh, what is that to do, chat, while we sit and wait? Alright guys, there is a counter trend trade opportunity here as there has been a double top with an inducement here, as you can see. Price is failing to reject this. There's 15 seconds left. I'm going to take a long here. I'm going to long 10 micros here. Yep, into that protected high here. And on my combines, I'm going to long about 50. Oh, I'm going to long about another that many contracts and take it to, let's see if we can actually go for it here. Go for the win here on this account. So that's the entry. Look, as you can see, there's on the 3 minute there's a double bottom. We've got a double bottom here, one here with the inducements. So price, or some people can like to call it the triple bottom, whatever. But that will be the trade for the tonight. And for this account here, I'm actually gonna get in another 5, maybe another 3 micros, just so I can have a decent stop loss. So this will be the trade for tonight. We're going in for longs here, guys. Now, on second thought, the stop loss might be a bit too tight, but we'll see how it goes. I will maintain this trade position, something like that. Okay, and we will just simply target, because it's counter trend trade. I'm not going to be targeting. Oh, actually, you know what? It is counter trend low time frame, but it is. Yeah, it is bullish on the 15 and everything else. I'll keep an eye on it. You know, it could have room to go higher, all the way up to these sort of areas here. It could come up to here or even here. Realistically, it could. But for the time being, let's just sort of monitor this closely and see how this one comes out as well on this trade here. What do I need to pass this, to be honest? I mean, this looks kind of okay, chat. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And as you can see on the 15 minute, there you got the bullish, bearish candle here, and then the bullish kind of move. And let's see what the 30 minutes saying. Yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty decent rejection at this level. You know, it's actually a pretty valid trade. For the combines, I'm going to keep the profit targets around here, just so that it could potentially pass. I'm just going to double check though quickly. I need to make 4,500 plus an extra 280 bucks. So let's just say 300. So I'm gonna try and target 4,800. Okay, 4,800 for the combines is the goal there. Oh my goodness. And then for the express account, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I might be able to target something a bit higher, see how price goes. I'm pretty happy with this trade if it loses. Like, there's a few things. One, it is okay. So 15 minute is externally bullish, as you can see by breaker structure, protected over high, protected low here. Yeah, 15 minute is bullish. However, internally, 15 minute is bearish, okay? Which is a 3 minute. 3 minute is bearish. As you can see, 3 minutes bearish. And 3 minute is bearish. However, in this bearish move, we have approached below 50% of the external structure. The 15 minute external structure is bullish. The 3 minute internal structure is external structure is bearish. And so pro trend continuations on the 3 minute would be a short. However, we've come into below 50% of the external, which is the 15-minute time frame, and from there we've got a reversal signal which fits my criteria, which is the double bottom with inducement in the middle, or the triple bottom, for example. So it also does tap into this sort of order block or point of interest here area. Not only that, I think it's approaching this entire leg here. So if we look at this leg from this point here to the top here on the 15-minute, let's see what POI, which point it hits. It almost pretty much hits, if we pull up to this point here, it does pretty much tap into the 0.786 retracement line. Okay, chat. So that is what we notice even here, even this line here, right? So this line that made the break, this big impulse, where did price come back to? 0.786. Okay, take the same concept, or idea. Let's move it to this sort of impulse here, and from this line all the way to the top, where did that retrace to? Almost literally this blue. You see this teal line. It comes back to 0.786. And this could be the retracement for the continuation, just like what happened exactly like right here. So yeah, we'll monitor this. This could be the move continuation upwards. If not, it should be okay. I will look at potentially, I'm gonna have a TP. I'm gonna make my TP up here. However, I'm gonna set some limit sales to take off partials. So at this first internal structure, I'm going to limit sell 3. At this little high here, just so I take some profit off the table. And then yeah, we'll keep an eye out on price action. Because what happens is, because price can just tap into this and continue going downwards. That's all I want to take them off. So. And what is that? Even just that to there is a 1.8 risk to reward. So even if I take profit there, it's pretty decent risk to reward, guys. Be right back, chat. I'm just gonna get some petroleum jelly. It's been really cold lately, so my lips have been cracking up. It's not the greatest. Don't want to leave the table or the trading station, but. I'll be back, chat. Hello, chat. I'm back. My lips are retrapped. Reapplied with some petroleum jelly, Vaseline, as y'all know. So, yeah, that's that. Hopefully that will be good. And yeah, now we're just sitting and wait. Keep an eye on this trade here. 15 minutes is showing signs of bearish reversal, but yeah, this is quite bearish. Big, massive wick up here. Well, what is all the other time frames saying? Let's have a look. A lot of indecision on the 1 hour. Ooh, the 4 hour is showing potentially bearish. Yeah, bearish continuation. 30 minutes left on the candle as well. So yeah, it could be a bearish move. I mean, I might even consider if it was a quick trade there, 550. Yeah, that'd be an alright. That might be an alright trade. For the time being, let's just keep an eye on this chat. Still got my partial set for this point here. I think that's a good that's a good full TP here might be a good area. The reason why is it's coming into this protected structure. So if we consider this the internal break, and then this point here, let's just let me clear that up. If we consider that the break of structure, our protected high will be here. It's always opposite of that. Oh. And this could be a recent weak high, as you can see, because this leg here failed to put in a new low, chat. So we know that price likes to come to this. Although secondarily, this could be developing a trend line here. Or inducement. Could be. So maybe something like even here could be a valid full TP. Which is still a pretty hefty, you know, 5 risk to reward. But we shall see. We're being patient. We're trying to be more patient, chat. Let's have a look at what's going on here. 4,083. This will pass all 550k combines if it hits this. So that would be pretty good. I'm just going to journal this one in really quickly. Just jot in the details. 3 a.m. So what is that? 10, 11, midnight, 1, 2, 3, 6. New York 6. Jeez, wait. 9, 6. Yeah, wow. Late session. Anticipate Wednesday. No. Trade number 1. Mental capacity. Did I exercise today? No. Had good sleep. Now this is where we put in all the details. Everything is pretty much bullish. What else? 15 minutes is bullish. 15-minute internal is bearish. 3 minutes bearish. What do we get on the internal? Double bottom plus inducement. Yes. So how many alignments do we have? 6. And that means we do full TPs, chat. Daily protected highs, week low time frame swing. What is that week low time frame swing, chat? This leg here that failed to make a new low. That is our 3 minute, because this is 3 minute external. Okay, if we were to consider this external, if we were paying attention, if we only looked at the 3 minute chat, 3 minute time frame, we will be looking at breaker structure, protected high, protected low. This will be an internal protected high on the 3 minute. Okay, that's what it looked like. However, since we're primarily looking at the 15 minute, then these would be all internal to the 15 minute. This is internal protected high. This will be internal protected low, because that's internal to the 15 minute. Internal break, yes. And that's that. Let's just keep an eye out on this trade here. I'm going to keep that as the average entry there. Oh, almost whipped me out with some profit there, but that's alright. Keep an eye on this trade, chat. It's gonna be a long night, chat. The market is slow at the moment. In the US, I believe it is pretty like midday to them or something like that. Or like sort of afternoon. I know it picks up about 5:30 my time, and I don't know. I can't really wait that long, but yeah. Nice. We took some profit off the day. That's $150. So the maximum we can lose if trade closes out will be down only $80 for the day. And what does that say for our funded accounts? Okay, this is our combines, chat. Come on, chat. Come on. Let's pass 5 of our 150k combines in 2 trading days. Let's go. As you can see, 1 trading day, 50% of the profit target. And come on, chat. Let's go. Let's hit that. Come on, don't edge me. Oh, come on. And there it is. Awesome. We got 5 of 150k combines passed in 2 trading days with only 2 trades, chat. 2 trades. I did kind of scale it. Okay, sorry, 3. I lost once, it looks like. But 3 trades, and we passed our 550k combines. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Awesome work, chat. And there it is. There it is, guys. I'll journal that one for the combines. But we are still going on the 50k account. Oh, so $130, which is fine. Yeah. So maximum. If this reverses on me, I mean, I guess I can just close break even. You know what? Just to be safe. Yes. Okay. That's it. We are in profit for today. Our profit target might be something like this. I'm just going to put that one there just so I have both. Something like this, or we can even hold till full TP, chat. You know the drill. Yesterday I made a mistake. I didn't hold till full TP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set some other limit sells here. Just take partials along the way because I've been freaking bugging. You feel me? So I'm going to set another TP here, and hopefully price doesn't hit this in reverse. As you can see, I'm just trying to follow the trend line here, realistically speaking. But yeah, that's kind of good stuff today. I mean, look, oh man, this would have been amazing if I had all 5 50k combines. I mean, all 5 50k XFAs live, but it is what it is. So anyways, we are still going up, which is great. Yeah, let's keep an eye on this, chat. We're doing good. We're doing good today. How's the stream coming along? Any issues? Let me just look at the stats. FPS 0. Oh, live recording, dropped frames, Discord, memory usage. Okay, everything looks fine. Oh, that's not good. That's how we are still in the trade. Good work. I don't think I'm gonna take. Nah. Yeah, I'll do a small. Nah. Yeah, I'll just leave the small TP there. The partial. I'll leave the partial TP there. I don't see any reason to take anything off the table for now. I'm gonna let the trade continue to play out. So we're still just waiting, chat, for price to play out here. Nothing crazy going on. go for that. Mm-hmm. Oh. Question is, chat, do I close the trade early? Do I hold it to full TP? For the reason only of trying to, you know, minimize the trading time. What do you think, chat? Or do I just hold it? Multiple cases I've just, you know, done the wrong thing by closing early and then it goes ahead. So it's very important that I sort of, you know, really think about what I do here. Looks like the best thing to do might be to just hold it out, chat. Okay. Well, looks, it's good that I didn't close out early, chat, isn't it? W Trade, thanks my boy, thanks for tuning in. So good to see you, WN. I don't know if you checked it out earlier, but yeah, we made a massive W. Did you see it earlier, bro? We passed the 550k combines in 2 trading days. So now I just got to pay the activation fee and I'll have 750, I think. Wait, what's 150 times 5? 300. Yeah, it'll be 750k in funding. W's in the chart. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. If you're there, man, happy to chat. If you're free, let me know if you're thinking I should close this trade out early and hit the sack. Go to sleep. You know, it's kind of it's 4 a.m. in Australia. Yeah. Do you want to see? Check this out. I'll show you this. So you know that we've got the 50k we've got the 50k express. We've got the 50k combine. As you can see here, this one is currently in a live trade at the moment. We took a long from the bottom here. We waited for about an hour and a half, and the other 150k combines, as you can see, only a couple of trades. One was a losing trade yesterday, and then we had a winner. And then for today, I've scaled in a few times, but it was one trade essentially at the bottom of that channel there, and we've passed it. So that's good. All of these are just waiting to be activated now. So yeah, that's a W trades. What do you think? It's pretty good, pretty good. It is crazy. Yeah, so at the moment we're just waiting for this 50k trade to load up. Honestly, I'm thinking about, yeah, as you can see, it's going in our way, which is great. Yeah, I'm planning to hold this maybe to up to here, which makes this a massive 8.2 risk to reward. So far we've already hit 4.87 risk to reward. If you scroll back through the live stream, you'll see I entered right here after this rejection candle here, and I've created a tight stop loss here, only risking $300. Only risk $300, and currently I'm up $20 plus a 440 profit, and as you can see, we're still going. As you can see, it's broke through the trend line of liquidity. I can either take profit here at this previous week high, that this leg here failed to put a new low. I can take profit here, which might be safer, or I can potentially hold it out to full TP. Those are my two options. So we'll see what we want to do. You know, I'll keep this one up here, and I might even just take partials up here. That might be the safest bet. So at the moment, I'm in 7 micros there. I might sell maybe 3 just to be safe, because it could easily just reverse, and if it does, I'm gonna move my stop loss up. So now I'm definitely, if it closes out, then I'm already up an extra 378. Otherwise, if it continues going, it could hit full TP up here, which is massive, but realistically, that's kind of reaching. And also, I don't know how long I want to be up for this trade, but I'll react based off this price action. If price continues to be really bullish here, I won't take off partials. I'll just let it roll. It really depends. Yeah, on an XFA, that's right. So this is finally good risk management. I don't know if you've seen day 47, I think. I had a crash out. Let me just check my journal. I had a really bad crash out on one of the days where I blew a few fundeds. As you can see, I'm quite mad. Don't take trades last game. I think it was day, let me see, about 5 days from now. Day 45, I believe. If you look at day 45, I blew 4 of my 5 50k XFAs. I'm only left with the 1, which kind of stings a lot. So yeah, and as you can see, price is still going up pretty well. And yeah, the reason why I blew those ones was because I didn't manage my risk properly. I just sort of went a bit willy-nilly, you know. And this one account, this 150k, I did manage risk properly here. So okay, it is sort of reversing. Just to be safe, I'm going to take off 2. Okay, took off another $250, and yeah, I'm quite happy. If it closes out here, if it comes back and closes out here, I'm happy. I made $1,000 for the day. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna make an extra $924, because I feel like, you know, this might be, maybe I might even move it here. This might be a bit more of an appropriate take profit, because in the past it has continued going up bullish. This could be the leg it continues. It could potentially continue going up, you know, and if that's the case, I'll have to sit here. Good question. How will I trade these 150Ks? Will I keep a leader or trade them separately? Great question. So I will use the 50K Express XFA as the leader, because I have to use the lowest one if I want to copy trade. But because I'm using the 50K, that means I can manage risk even better on those 150K combines. It means I have more potential, more trades if I lose consecutively. I'm only risking $300 per trade, and I'll just copy trade it all over to those 150K combines. Now, I guess one other point is, because they're 150K combines, I do technically have more trading power, so why don't I leverage and use that? Well, realistically, in order to get a payout from Top Step, you only need to make 5 winning days of $200 profit. So it doesn't really, I mean, I can risk percentage wise per trade. Instead of risking $300 on my 50K, I could risk, you know, $900 on my 150K. I could do that. Maybe I'll consider that, because if I am going the same way as I'm going now, that could work out pretty well. On all of these 150K combines, realistically, or XFAs, you know, I could actually do a lot better, maybe. You're right. It's a good question. That is a good question. Also, it's kind of strange. I don't know why these aren't disappearing. The first 150K combine disappeared. I'm assuming maybe because, I'm just going to quickly have a look. Maybe because the first day was a bit too high. It might be asking me to make more. No, it doesn't. Let me just double check. And the good thing about the new Good thing about the new Top Step is, oh, it is, chat. So because I made too much money on the first trading day, I exceeded the profit target. So I need to make an extra $134, I guess. I think worst day, best day, $134. Is that right? Yeah, because it doesn't give me the opportunity to pay the account. Let me have a look here. So this one here might. Wait a second, but they're all the same value. I'm not too sure. I have no clue what's going on. Oh, look at that. See? Okay. All right. I'm confused. I'm confused, chat. Yeah. How much? It says here $403 out of $534.40. But the problem is this one here is all copy traded to all of the other ones, and the value is exactly the same. I don't know if you can see that, but this one here, as you can see, the balance is all the same. However, only one says passed. That's really weird. Yeah, we'll see after market close. You're right. We'll see. So technically, I could. You know what? I could actually go ahead and pay for this one. I'm just gonna do it quickly off stream just to see if it does work. I'm very curious. It'd be pretty cool to see. And then I could maybe take a live trade as well. Nah, that's potentially being silly. I'll just see if it works now. Chat, 1 second. You can't see my card details, can you, W? No, you can't. Good on you. Just making sure. So let's just have a look. Oh, there it is, 150k. Oh, look, there's one. I just paid for that one. That's live, which is awesome. Cool. W's in the chat. That's awesome. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the other ones. Yeah, we'll see after market close. Sometimes it takes a bit to refresh. That's what I noticed because of the whole new dashboard and everything on Top Step. Yeah, like if you look here, look at this. On the other combines, it says I need to make an additional profit, which doesn't make sense because the one I just paid for was the exact same copy traded trades, but I didn't need to make that additional. This one here, I didn't need to make any additional. So, oh well. W, yes. W, yes. Are you trading yourself? Are you getting into it? Are you learning? Have you been trying? I want to trail this stop loss a bit more. It's a really pretty good trade, chat. I think it's a pretty good trade. We've swept now this week high, and it didn't reject and bounce down. So this is the next target. This is the this is what the other people call it in ICT. They call this draw on liquidity. So this draw on liquidity, the next draw on liquidity is this one here. That's pretty exciting. Also, thanks for pointing out that the stream didn't load properly last one. I didn't actually see that until I looked at the old stream because it wasn't actually showing me that it was lagging on my OBS. So thanks for letting me know. I actually had a look and I tried to make some adjustments on the stream to make sure that doesn't happen again. So cheers for that. By the way, you are my first subscriber. That's not someone I know. So appreciate that. I wonder, how did you find me? Like, I don't do anything to promote my channel. I just honestly trade and try to just keep a journal for myself, really. Because the whole point is for me to just keep an eye on things. Thumbs. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah, how did you find me? Through thumbs? Thumbnail? Appreciate that. Thumbs, W, my boy. Thank you. Thumbs. Yes. Look, we're still going up, which is good. It's good, nice on the XFA. Pretty good trade so far. I mean, in terms of percentage, you know, we might be walking away with, you know, 1,000 plus the 9, or 700 plus the 900, we'll go 1.6. That'll be a 3% trade. If it hits TP here, the max TP, it's a 3% trade for that. That's pretty good. And with proper risk management, I risk 500 bucks to make 1.5. I think that's a fantastic trade. That's a 1 to 5 risk to reward, even after partials have been taken. So it's a pretty good trade. How did you find me, brother? How did you find this channel? I'm curious. Did you just search, I don't know, were you just browsing hashtags or something? Let me know, brother. We would love to know. You know, if there's any way I can help you, just keep me updated. I'm still learning myself, but you know, we're all on a journey. as you can see, price is sort of hanging around this area. I sort of had an idea that I was going to do that, but that's sort of why I took partials in case it starts reversing on me. Man, I would love to be able to just... Oh, look at that. So the other accounts have finally disappeared, the other combines. So I might be able to activate them now if I actually have a look. Okay, we're hitting an ad chat. Okay, there you go. Look at this chat. Chat, we are activating the accounts. W's in the chart. Look at that. 2 days past 550k combines. 2 days, 2 trades, 3 trades, sorry. And we are past it, and we're up almost 3% on our 50k combine. We are looking good. This will be our 3rd green day. So that's a W. Okay, price is sort of rejecting off this weak high that we spoke about. Completely valid. If it does sort of come back, most likely will continue to go down. So I'm going to have a stringent stop loss here. Looks like it's still going. Spoke too soon. Nice, there it is, chat. Where is the last one? Okay, well look, we are good. I'm gonna keep this as a tight, relatively tight stop loss. I mean, take profit. Actually, what time is it? 4:22. Market does tend to pick up in the last few hours. Let me have a look. What time does it stop? 7 a.m. 4:22. Yeah, it kind of does slow down a bit. Yeah, I'll keep this steady. Take profit here. Something like that. Wait for this to push up. Where's the last relevant 5-minute candle? We're right here. Thanks for the 2 viewers. Thank you, chat. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope you're loving the stream. Today we are clocking in at an 8. What are we sitting at now, really? We're sitting at around 6.6 risk reward. Pretty decent trade. We're taking partials off as well, so you know, pretty healthy trade. Just gonna delete that one because I think this one was a bit more. Yes, a bit more valid, that one. When did I enter? Let's have a look specifically, chat. Let's just make sure this is all right. Show chart executions. Okay, so as you can see, I entered here. At what price? First one was 0425. Yep. And I believe this is my stop loss. Yeah. Nice. And I've taken partials, so that's good. Still in the trade. We're aiming for up here. Oh, what do you reckon, chat? Should I start going to sleep soon? 4:30. Been watching this market since 1:30, so it's been 3 hours. 3 hours. Chat. 3 hours. Should I just leave it to try and hit TP? Do I really need to watch this? Should I go to sleep? Chat, should I just journal my trade? Yeah, that's probably the best idea. Probably should be channeling my trade right now. But I sort of want to keep an eye on this. See if it reverses, because at this sort of weak high it could reverse. If so, I might take profit, sort of coming down a bit, but I wonder if it breaks that 5-minute bullish candle. We shall see. this is all up. 20 seconds on the 30-minute candle closure. Yo, what's going on? Hey bro, welcome to the chat. Thanks for the first time chat, Awkward Dota. Today we are trading NASDAQ. We're on top step. We're in a long since for the past about hour or so actually. And we are in the green. I actually passed 550k combines today on this trade. If you just watch the end of the beginning of the stream, you'll be able to see. But I've just passed 550k combines. Check this out, and they are fresh. I've got only 4 loaded up because you can only have a max of 5 XFAs. Yeah, these are all ready to go, and the current trade I'm loading now is running almost 3% profit. Chat already taken off. This is the trade we took today. As you can see, these are the trade executions. I got a long here on this 1 minute candle. Let's just bring it up here. After the rejection, as you can see, price came here. My counter trend trading criteria is double bottom with inducement, or some people like to call it triple bottom. And this happened on the 3-minute time frame as price was coming down on the 3-minute, but externally on the 15-minute time frame, which is bullish, it is in this range, which was below 50%. You see how there's 50% here? Below this 50%, that's discounted price range. And so there is more, for me, more high probable trades for long. So I looked for a long within that 50% of the 15-minute time frame and looked for a valid confirmation on the low time frame, which for the 3-minute was a double bottom and inducement, or triple bottom, let's call it that. So now on my live, my 50k XFA, this one trade, I risked 300 bucks and I took partials along the way. As you can see, partials. And we took $700 from the market so far. And yeah, we're just waiting for it to hopefully hit this take profit, which I've targeted, this internal protected high on the 15-minute or the 3-minute protected high, whichever one you'd like to refer to. So yeah, that's what we're looking at now. If price comes down, I'll lock out for about $1,000, 1.1k for the day. If it hits full TP up there, we're up 3% for the day, 1.5, something like that, 1.6, something like that. So yeah, and then like I said on my other combines earlier, if you actually watch the trade, the stream, if you look at the stream, let me see, how do I pull this up? If you watch the stream a bit earlier, one of the other guys, W, was in the chat. WN, as you can see, this was my XFA. Oh, sorry, the combine here. This was the combine. I believe it had passed around there. So at this point here, as you can see, 2 trading days and we passed. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, we're currently just sitting on this one, man. Just trying to get this one across the line. We just want this one to close, but because like, look, it's 4:40 or 4:34 where I am in Australia, so I'm hoping for this one to close out soon. Otherwise, I might just honestly close it and be up, 1.3k for the day, and just hit the sack because it's getting a bit late. You get me? But hey, love the name, chat. Hey man, I think TopStep is one of the best prop firms in my opinion, only because they have really good, like, one, it's really snappy. Two, they have really good risk settings. Okay, I'm just gonna close out this trade here. It looks like it is sort of coming down. No, I'm just gonna let it close me out actually. Yeah, one is it's a great platform. It's really snappy. It's really quick. Two, the risk parameters on the account are really awesome. So you can actually set down these lockouts. You can lock yourself out if you're up a lot and you want to lock yourself out. That's something that I use to make sure I don't overtrade a lot. So that's a good tool. They got the lockout. They've got the risk settings. And yeah, you can copy trade onto your accounts as well. So if I wanted to, I can copy trade using this 50k funded, and then copy trade onto my other accounts. That's something I could do as well, and then have them all linked like that. So that's something I could do. Okay, awesome. Well, price is going to close us out here, which is all right. Oh, let's have a look. Yep, not a problem. I am going to call that one that. I'm going to call it that to be safe. So that's a good 4.82 risk to reward. So that was good. We swept that, weak high that we spoke about, and it looks like it's potentially going to go ahead and reverse now. So yeah, that is the trade for the day. Fantastic trade. Past $150,000 challenges and made 2% on the 50k account. So 1.1, which is awesome. And now once I've finished, I've made profit for the day. I'm going to lock myself out and make sure I don't continue trading, because that's always massive. So I personally like it, for some of these reasons. I've tried other prop firms and their platforms, so it wasn't the best. So I'm glad they have these features in there. So yeah, look, that's essentially all I have for today, chat. Look, we are about a week into this account. We're up $2,000 on the 50k funded, and yeah, we're doing pretty well. So hey, make sure you follow and use the notification bell on YouTube if you're on YouTube, or hit follow on Twitch, and yeah, stay tuned because we are on to day 50. If you want to follow my journey, follow me at Trade Jutsu Official on YouTube, TikTok, all that jazz. Okay. Chat, thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Awkward Otter, love the name. I love otters, so appreciate it, bro. Yeah, tune in around this time. Oh, this not really this time around. New York Stock Exchange open. So whatever that is in your area, that's when I usually stream. This one was a bit of a late stream for me. I was usually I tune in at 11:30 p.m. Australian time. But today I tuned in at 1:30 a.m. Australian time. A bit late, but look, that's alright. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Yeah. Thanks again, Awkward Otter, and thanks W guys. W for watching. Appreciate it. See you in the next stream.